Ready?
Are you ready? Hold on.
Nice. Yeah, I noticed you have an accent, Trent. Where are you from?
I'm just from up north, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay. I detected a little bit of that
You betcha.
sound. All right. That's good.
Where's your cabin located at currently?
My cabin is firmly planted in the beach. Definitely down in Sarasota.
I'm in the tundra, you're on the beach.
Yeah, it's fair. Totally
Sounds
fair.
real fair in life.
It's no problem. I'll tell you what, look, I think I've spent a lot of time trying to learn how to say inimitable, and I'm getting there. That was pretty good. How was that?
That was actually the best I've heard you say.
I've been practicing.
It's a tongue twister.
I'll tell you what, I am a public speaker. You throw a word at me, I'm gonna say it, like inimitable.
Say it 3 times fast.
Inimitable.
You get the point.
What the heck does it mean?
Well, it is so good as to be impossible to copy. One of a kind. It's a very, very unique word.
I like that. I think you introduced me to that word, and you showed me it was actually on your license plate, right? I mean,
yeah.
Do you have that? Can we pull that up?
You can probably pull it up somewhere.
I think I have it right here.
I just got that license plate yep, there you go.
There it is. So if you're in Minnesota and you're a cop, find this.
Just let it go. Let it keep going. Just drive by. The story about the word inimitable is I don't know if you're familiar with the play Hamilton. There's a song in there. He goes, "I am one of a kind. I am inimitable." And see, now you got me thinking that. So I saw the word and I didn't know what it meant at the time. So I looked it up and I fell in love with the word because it means like one of a kind, unable to imitate. And I just loved the way it sounded. And it was just so unique. And so I've used it a lot more. And I introduced it to Kate, and here we are.
You know what? But here's the thing. Here's what I love about the word, because the word is really cool. I think trying to be inimitable is really cool. But I think what's so powerful is every one of us, the reason we're inimitable is because we have a different life. We have a different path. We have different struggles that we've been through. We come from different backgrounds. Our story and our reality is really based on, it's based on bias. It's based on how we've been treated. It's based on what we've seen, what we've been through. And so every single one of us is going to be different and have different viewpoints and perspectives that can be really powerful when you share it. And we all have different mindsets and that got us through the challenges and the things that we faced in our life. And so if we can take the lessons that we learned through those and take them from those experiences and share them with other people, then we have an opportunity to present a perspective they maybe haven't seen before and to offer them tools that they maybe haven't tried before. And when we start to share that with each other, we create a ripple of impact that is going to spread. And so when we put this together, we realize anybody we talk to is going to have a story, and they're going to have a way that they got through what they got through to get to where they are. And if we can really expand, put a megaphone onto that impact and share it with everybody, then we can grow this message and create an impact all across, as far as we can reach with this.
No, I'm excited because even just the first season, the guests we have is everyone has their own story. We got CEOs, athletes, writers, everything. I'm super excited to present this and to partner up with you and hear everyone's story, because we all got our own story, and it's good to get them out and let people hear it, because the impact that these people we have on the show could impact your life and help you in a way that you didn't know that it was out there before. So it's going to be a real fun season. I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's cool that some of these people you're going to get on the show and you're going to go, okay, I know this person's story. I've heard this I know what they do. They're a professional athlete, or they're a CEO, or they're whatever. and you think you know about them, but what you don't know is that they went through a struggle that was just like you. They went through different situations, maybe not the same as you, but they had to use tools that are going to translate into something that you're going through, and it propelled them to a better place, to a more positive future. And that's what we're looking at. And all of us over the last year have been through, we were all in the, I guess we were all in the same storm, but we were all in different boats, right? And so how do we deal with the boat that we were in, and how can that help somebody else change their perspective a little bit? So this is an opportunity, and selfishly, I want to learn from all of these people coming on. So we're doing a podcast so I can pick up knowledge. I mean, that's let's just be honest here.
I'm taking notes listening to while we're recording. I got all these notes on these people because just their impact they've had in their industries they're in is huge. So I mean, why not learn from some of the best from the people that are in those industries? So it'll be a very fun season. It's not just a serious talk, it's some jokes. It's some, it's a little bit, it's some stories.
There might be some jokes. I'm no promise on being good jokes, but there will be some jokes.
Some personal stories. It'll be a fun time.
I'm gonna pick on Trent 99.9% of the time, but that 1.1%, you're gonna be scot-free, and it's gonna be okay.
I'll just be chilling in my cabin like this, hanging out.
So just so you know, if you're not from Minnesota, there's a cabin theme, and everything is a cabin. I don't care if it is a house. I don't care if it's in the suburbs. If it's up north, it's a cabin. Okay. You're going to your cabin, except I can't say cabin. Can you say?
We're going to our cabins.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going up north, going to our cabins. It just means it's another house that you go to. Hopefully it's a vacation house on a lake. There's some nice ones, and there's some, just it's a building. But it's a thing in Minnesota. So we built our cabins here. We're psyched, because I lived in Minnesota, not there anymore, but backgrounds. So my background is corporate sales, coaching, lots and lots of coaching, all different levels. You can probably guess which sport. Clearly, the fishing. Definitely a fishing coach, and coached college fishing for a little while. And I work I'm a VP of leadership development for Jon Gordon, and I've built workshops. I have built leadership programs for universities, and I work with a lot of business organizations on building stronger teams and bringing people together, and finding ways to get through obstacles and really become high performing in the process. And I've written a couple books, but most recently Stick Together with Jon Gordon is the one that's kind of out and about right now. And Trent, what have you been up to while I've been doing all that?
Well, while you've been doing your college fishing coaching,
right?
I been coaching basketball for coming up on this be my 11th year, 2 years at Holy Angels, and it'll be our 9th year at Minneapolis North. Currently assistant coach with Larry McKenzie, who will be on the show as one of our guests. Yes. Director of basketball operations, been doing that since we started. So I do all the day-to-day work and stuff. And what else do I do? Do a lot of networking. With You On Game and AMP, different programs that are local here in Minnesota, about hooking up athletes to younger kids to show them how they live their life and how they're the same people, and show them the same path. So we do that mentor program through there. Full-time dad. Kate knows this, my schedule is crazy, full of games, practices, going from one practice to another, so I do a lot of that. But just customer service background for 15 years. I do a lot of networking and marketing with that, and just that's about it with me. I got a big background in basketball, played all my life in sports. So I don't have any famous book, I don't have that stuff out.
I don't growth mindset. I don't have a famous book yet.
Yeah, not yet. But
no.
we got a lot of stuff planned on this podcast coming up. So
Trent is the connector. Okay. We're gonna call you're the connector. Trent is the one who's like, oh, you need something, I'm the guy, right? So if you need a speaker, like, he's the guy. If you need to figure out oh, how do we get this product How do we get the store going? How do we like get whatever, like, how do I get a royal painting of myself just hanging on my wall? Like, Trent's the guy.
That's not
like,
in the family. I thought that was a family heirloom.
It totally is. It showed up at my house one day, found out it was definitely in the family. So yeah, he's the connector guy. I mean, he's when you build relationships with people, then instead of going out there and just asking for things, and that's the difference between networking to get and networking to give and to create relationships. And so that's something that Trent's going to bring to this show, is building relationships in order to create connections and to build things like this show. And the reason that we have this show and this great lineup is because we've got somebody over here in this cabin who knows how to build those. So that's pretty powerful. So we're gonna like,
yeah, what she said, that sounds better.
Yeah, that's
sounds better there. There you go.
That's my job. Yeah, we got this. Real talk, coming on this show. Usually when people start a podcast, and I've been on a lot of podcasts, and they're telling me, it's hard to get people to come on. Man, when we tell people what the point of this is and what we're trying to do, like, I've never seen people who have the most crazy schedules ever just drop everything and say, I want to be a part of this. That is a testament to how much people want to give back and to make their impact, that the things that impacted their life mean something by passing it along to somebody else, how much they truly care about bringing up the next generation and helping people.
That whole paying it forward look is getting big now, because a lot of these guys that I've talked to and women that we talked to about being on the show they're like, when can I be on? When can I tell my story? When can I tell my impact? And that's going to be huge, because these guys are some of the top people in their industries. You pass on their knowledge to the next generation, and that's.
Who's your favorite? Not to put you on the spot, and I know I'm going to go ahead and eliminate Coach McKenzie, because I feel like you are contractually required to say that he's your favorite. So I'm going to take that one off your plate. So, favorite guest that you are looking forward to, who is it? I definitely put you on the spot.
Maybe Coach Hines. I don't really know much about him yet, but I see that he is very popular in his world, in the coaching world, and I'm really interested to hear about his background. I'm also very interested in Joe Branch. He's one of the GMs for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and he's done a lot. He went to Northwestern, played basketball there. So I'm basketball background. So I mean, I'm interested to hear from him, and of course, Jon Gordon I'm really interested in, and I'm a big fan. And so I don't know
all of them.
All of them. I mean, you put me on the spot. I was to say all of them, because I mean, it's the lineup we have, and we got 12 guests that have really great stories, background stories. So I'm really interested to learn about them. So
yeah. I like it. Yeah.
How about you? Who are you interested to have on?
You say same, with all of those. Like, I think they're amazing. I'm trying to think of, the ones that I really am excited about are the ones that I don't know as well. And I would, obviously I would say, oh, Jon Gordon, and Jon Gordon's amazing, but I do talk to Jon Gordon quite a bit. So I know a lot about what his story is, and I'm excited to see if there's some new things that I'm going to learn in that. And Dave Conord, like, I know a little bit about that guy,
That's
a little bit about that guy. He might be the president of EXP, but to me, he's that my big brother that I hit in the head with a swing when he was like 10. So I think he's still mad at me for those stitches.
We gotta hear about that story on his episode.
I think I'm gonna have to like clear all of my stories first. But I heard I heard a little rumor about ourselves. That happens.
Hear rumors about ourselves.
Thing? It might not be a rumor. That we might be digging up some old pictures, and we might be digging some stuff up on our guests.
We're definitely finding the juice. We're looking. I got people out right now looking for pictures and background stories. So be prepared for some.
I think we're gonna, I don't want to listen to a podcast and hear the same thing I've heard on every other one. So I'm hoping that we're gonna hit stuff that other people did not get from our guests. I want to learn something new. Even from the ones I know.
Exactly. We're gonna learn something new from every guest we know. I mean, we're gonna find something. So we're gonna find something.
And I feel like we're gonna expose something on Trent too. I'm just trying to I feel like something is gonna come up, like
Oh, that? What? Look
like,
at that guy.
we're gonna find something. I can't find Trent. Does anybody know where Trent is? I just can't. Oh,
Look at that. Look at the guns on that guy. Look at that.
look at those guns and the ears. They're just, it's adorable.
That's like 11, 12 years old, maybe.
Okay, so the same age as your son.
Yeah, that was right. We won.
Okay.
We won the state championship to go to national tournament down in Orlando, Florida, Disney World. That's my dad on the left there, and then that's Coach Larry McKenzie there. That's how long I've known him.
There's the man.
Yep, that's old school. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got people out looking for pictures from year past. Don't worry.
It's definitely
happening.
blonde too.
It's happening. Hold on. Yep. All the dirt. I gotta get all the dirt. Yep.
Oh, okay. We're in trouble. All right. I'll tell you what. I hope there's lots of laughs, but I hope I want to be impacted. I want to learn strategies. I want to learn tools, because I'm still going through it. I'm still hitting those moments where I think, I don't know if I'm going to get through this and go on the other side. And so I want to learn something. Like I said, selfishly, like I want to have a podcast so I can learn, and I'm just looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a fun.
What are we dropping? When are we dropping this?
I say we go around June 21st, Monday, June 21st. That sound like a good day?
I mean, it sounds like a good day to me.
Anything happening that day?
No, it's a pretty empty day. So I feel like
I think
probably
that's a great day for a podcast.
Good day.
You know why? That Sunday is June 20th. That's the first day of summer. We'll do a summer podcast.
It's good. I mean,
go all the way to Labor Day. Once a week we'll drop some.
Drop some. You know what I heard? I heard we might have a couple special surprise guests that pop in this season.
Once again, we'll go back to the calls. They're coming in. People are asking to be on. So
there's
going to be lots of surprises this season. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss a lot of it. So it's going to be very, very entertaining, to say the least.
I'm already looking for the Halloween special.
Oh, rumor has it that Ron Burgundy might make an appearance.
I have heard that Ron Burgundy is going to make an appearance.
I don't know.
Can we have a real anchor man on this? Is that allowed? Does that make us professional?
He might put us out of a job.
It's going to be pretty good. Hey, back to you, Sandy.
It's funny because the rumors are going a lot around right now that Ron Burgundy is going to make an appearance, but can't promise anything. I heard he's a little disheveled lately, but we'll see what happens.
You know what? That hair can't be perfect all the time.
He's been working that long for how many years? 10, 15 years,
Yeah, well, those guns. He's been working on those guns. Tell you what, 60% of the time, it works every time.
Exactly.
So
write that one down. Sure. That'll make an impact.
That one's gold right there. All right. Well, we better go and actually record these. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we should.
We can just hang out all day at the cabin, but I feel like that's irresponsible.
Talk stories and hang out, but we got some work to do. We're putting together a great season for you guys. So
all right. Well, let's get to work, man. Like I saw that picture of us taking a nap at our last meeting. So we were like
Before my pillow, sleeping was a nightmare. First night I got it, slept like a baby. Just was out.